Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your man, Big B, Brian Hanley. Welcome back to Steelers Almighty. This is our All-22 episode of the offensive line, showing you what went right, what went wrong against the Los Angeles Chargers. It was a mixed bag. They did some good stuff in the run game, and the pass game, not so much. But we'll break all of that down for you. So remember to get into the comments, continue to like, follow, subscribe. Get in that comment section and always hit that notification bell so you know exactly when Steelers Almighty content comes out. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. First play. So it is the first quarter. It's 3rd and 4. It's the Steelers' first 3rd and 4. We got 13:42 left in the first quarter. This one, Broderick allows immediate pressure on his side. And this is part of the problem that a lot of people have with Broderick Jones. It's one thing to struggle. It's another thing to consistently get beat on the exact same thing every single week. And that's what happens here. Everybody has watched film. It's almost like Broderick doesn't watch any. Teams are like, yeah, we can just go inside on him. He's going to give up pressure on the inside whenever we want to go in there. It's like he never shuts it off. So here we go. We get the snap. First off, that's the first thing you notice, is that the guy comes out. This is not even necessarily a good pass rush, people. It's not. It's not. So Broderick gets out there in decent position, but look at his hands. Look at his right hand. What are you going to do with this? Why isn't this up here to stymie the guy or something? Nope. Look where it is. Look where it is. How are you going to block anybody with your right hand? What, is he going to block him on the hip? Which he doesn't even do that. No punch, no nothing. Even look at his left hand. It comes up and then it goes down. You see? Here it is. Maybe attack the shoulder. Just a quick punch. A quick something to stymie him. Nope. We're not going to get any of that. We're not going to get any of that. And then the guy does a spin move, which it's an okay spin move, but this isn't a great pass rush. And he's beat immediately. Immediately. Now, he doesn't quit, because we've seen Broderick in times this year where a guy makes a move and he just quits on the play and Rodgers immediately gets sacked. So I will give him credit for not quitting on the play, for at least staying with it. But Rodgers got to move, because otherwise this is a sack. This is a sack. Now you go to Spencer Anderson. He does a decent job. But it kind of, maybe it's a twist. I guess it is. But Broderick's beat so bad that he doesn't even have the ability to twist. But Spencer Anderson does a good job. This guy goes wide. He stays out there, and he keeps himself between Rodgers and the defender. Good job. Zach Frazier doesn't do a whole lot, doesn't have a whole lot to do. He gives a hand here. But here's our man, Mason McCormick. Like, why are your arms out here? Like, what are you doing? You're not flying anywhere. So why are your arms out there? I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, get them inside. And I get it. Well, somebody could come and he's having to help. You got a guy running right at you, okay? Initially, okay, fine. You get him out, but now you got a guy running right at you. There's no reason for your left hand to still be out there. None whatsoever. Get it inside. Right hand still out there. And the defender's almost on him. Not to mention, he's standing straight up. Very little knee bend. He's kind of bent over at the waist. And then when the guy goes outside, he immediately opens up his hip. But why? It's because he's not bent. He doesn't slide over and get in front of him. He doesn't slide over. He slides and then, nope. But I've talked to you guys many times. Look at his left foot. No. Doesn't get over. And he immediately opens up a hip. Instead of continuing to slide, he opens it up. Boom. And guy gets inside. Now, it's a twist, but he's not there to stop it. Again, twist game coming. This hit guy goes here. This guy comes around. If he slides over, then Fautanu can come back inside. Now, Fautanu doesn't do a good job either here. But at least they recover. This is not a great opening rep for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not at all. Let's go to the next play. Next play here. Next series. 3rd and 5. Almost a ditto. Rodgers gets beat again on the inside. This time, they don't even waste time with the spin move. It's like, yeah, okay, we can spin inside if we really want to, but I don't even want to waste time spinning on the inside. I don't want to do that. I don't have to do that to beat him inside. I'm just going to go right inside, and I'm going to beat him immediately. They're making checks. Rodgers is like, let's go. Rodgers kicks out. Again, initially, fine, but he goes too far. He's fine here. He's fine. Kicks out, fine. Make the defender come to you. He goes again, and he kicked that big, long step, and the guy comes inside. It's like, nope. Fakes, comes inside, and that's holding. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what else you want me to say. He's in good position, but then he just keeps going. It's almost like he doesn't think anybody's ever going to come inside. Well, look how far he kicks out. Inside is open, and not to mention, again, teams watch film. They're like, yeah, he's very susceptible to an inside move. So I'm just going to go in there. Rodgers does a good job to get away, but again, pressure immediately. Spencer Anderson doing a good job, gets picked off, but he does a good job. You'd want to see him have a little stronger base on the bull rush. But he's there, but he gets picked off. The backside people are fine. But come on, Rodgers. Come on, man. Like, you're here. And then just lunge it. Now, again, he doesn't quit. Because we've seen Rodgers just quit on a play. And we'll see that later on in this. But, golly, that is below average. Rodgers got to hit this throw, by the way. I mean, you get out of trouble, which is part of your job requirement. You get out of trouble, and DK Metcalf's wide open. You have to hit that throw. You got to hit it. I mean, this is wide open in the National Football League. That is wide open. You have to make that throw. Got to make that throw. So, if DK on a safety on a broken play, he's wide open. You got to make that throw. You got to make it. Let's go to the next play. Okay. So on this one, we're down on the goal line here. This is a 5-yard run by Caleb Johnson here. It's a good downhill run. I think here we're going to start on the opposite side. We're going to start with Troy Fautanu. He does a good job of setting up. He sets up and comes down, but he's got to be aggressive. He's got to be aggressive attacking the linebacker, and he isn't. Like, he takes a route that isn't conducive to blocking the guy, and then he doesn't block him. And his guy makes the play. And this is what I'm talking about. Does a good job, good influence, so we get a kick out. And then look at Fautanu. It's like he's coming down in here, like he comes down in here. This is his guy. Go to him. Go to him. But then he sinks all the way in there, and then his guy makes the play. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Go get the guy. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I understand you want to keep him from running that direction, but you got to go attack a linebacker. You got to go attack him, and you don't block him. And no, that is not the block. Roman Wilson his job is to get the safety, and he does a good job with it. But no, Fautanu's got to be more aggressive. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old school, and I get, but our man, this has got to be a better stance. I understand that he's signaling here, but you can bend your knees first and then signal, but you got to get into a better stance. I'm sorry. That's not a good stance. It just isn't. It just isn't. Good influence, and he gets up on the backer, and that's what Troy Fautanu needed to do, is get up on the backer. I like Frazier. Frazier's by himself here. Good kick out by Spencer Anderson here. Good kick out. This is a good physical run here by the Steelers. Good kick out here. We get a seal here. It's a good 5-yard gain. Could have been more if Fautanu just blocks the guy. Hell, if he just gets in his way, it's a better gain. But this is good, aggressive, down on the goal line, 5 yards. Okay, and you're never going to hear me complaining about a 5-yard run on first down. Never going to hear me complain. Let's go to the next play. Now, we're showing an aerial view on this one. This is the safety. It's 3rd and 7. Rodgers was lost on this one. I have no idea why he doesn't throw the football here. I have no clue. And we're going to play it. Yeah, I just don't know what the point is. Now, don't get me wrong. Fautanu gets whipped, and we'll show that. But this is what everybody was talking about with Aaron Rodgers playing bad, because there were some people that said, well, it wasn't really that bad. Okay, not sure what you're talking about. Here we go. Play the play right here. Kenneth Gainwell is wide open. He's not looking this way. Okay? He is looking down here, though. Pat Freiermuth is open. He could throw the football right there. At the professional level, he's probably looking at DK Metcalf. You can see DK. He knows what his route is. He sees this safety. He should know right now DK Metcalf is not open. That should be the first thought in his head. You could even go back to the snap. You see where this safety is originally aligned. You know what DK's route is. He's not going to be open. He's not going to be open. It's just that simple, people. So we run it, but Gainwell's wide open. He's still not off of it. He's still open. He's not off of it. Still doesn't come off it. He goes to Jonnu. Jonnu's not open. Gainwell's still open. Freiermuth, still open. So my question is, if you were looking at DK, did you not look at Freiermuth? Because that's open, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. This is open. This is open. He's got him in man coverage. This is open. Still open. Still open. Like, what's he look? And you see him. It's like, what are you looking at? Still open. And then he comes back to Gainwell. But look at this space. Look at this space. Now, this safety is going to end up coming down, which, again, the route concept here, it's like Calvin Austin, if anybody attacks the middle of the field, it's a touchdown. But that's a different conversation for a different day with Arthur Smith and his route concepts. Lord have mercy. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like, where are you looking, Rodgers? Gainwell is still open. He's still open. And I get it. The safety is coming down. He's coming down. And you're thinking, hey, Calvin Austin here. But you'll see Calvin Austin has a route running here. Why he isn't running a post for a touchdown, I have no clue. I have no clue. Oh, by the way, again, here's this safety. I told you, he's doubling DK Metcalf, which teams are doing. Freiermuth is still open, ladies and gentlemen. If you throw the ball here, that's a first down. Doesn't do it. And here's the thing. Look at him. Why is he panicking? There's no reason to panic at this point in time. He's in the pocket. There's no immediate threat. There is no immediate threat here. And then he goes to run out. I'm like, huh? Even here, if he wanted to throw the football, but now he's looking at the rush, which they tell you not to do, but now he's looking at the rush. If he throws the ball, even now, he could throw the ball to Jonnu Smith. If he throws the ball here, he could throw because this guy is running with Gainwell. He could throw it there. I don't know. Even if he's looking this way, he could still throw the ball to Pat Freiermuth. But he's looking at the rush. Then he backpedals into the end zone, which is insane. And it's a safety. Just not good quarterback play. Just not. And again, guys are open. I mean, I get that our receivers, not the best. You're never going to hear me say that. But you can't blame them when they're open and the quarterback just gets stuck and doesn't throw the football. That was a bad play. Bad play. Now here we go. And we'll show it here. Fautanu got to be better than this. Fautanu's got to be better than this. Here he gets out. And he gets in position. But here you go. This is a perfect example. First off, foot off the ground. That ain't going to work. Second of all, he's lunging. I say it every week. He's lunging. And Fautanu's usually pretty good at not lunging. But you lunge at Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack is a high-level pass rusher. He's going to use everything that you do against you. So now you're lunging. Okay, go ahead and lunge. So now I beat you to the outside. Look how out of position he is right here. Head in. Knees are almost straight. He's lunging so much. Bent at the waist. That's not going to get it done. So now Khalil Mack's got you because now he knocks that hand down and he knows, okay, I'm going to go to the edge. You're going to run and I'm going, and he immediately, look at Khalil Mack. He knocks the hand down, he goes to the edge, and look at this hand from him. He knows already, I'm going to knock him by. He already knows. That is what a high-level pass rusher does. Even at his advanced age, he is still a high-level pass rusher. The very next step, he takes 1, 2 steps, and he already knows what he's doing to Fautanu. And then he does it. Why Aaron Rodgers backpedaled into the end zone, I won't be able to tell you. I can't answer that question. On the backside of this, everybody handles this twist pretty good. McCormick sees it. Now he bear hugs the guy, which, I mean, you can't bear hug a guy, but at least he's in position. But everybody else, they handle this really well. They see it. They handle it. Oh, the Chargers damn near run into each other. They pass it off so well. But Fautanu gets cooked. Rodgers on his BS, backing into the end zone. I mean, even right here, you think you're going to get sacked. Why not just take the sack and step forward? Fine. But you're trying to backpedal? Like, what are you? Come on, bro. You know better than that. You know better than that. Oh, by the way, guys were open as well. Guys were open. Let's go to the next play. This one is in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 10. And this is what I talk about. The Steelers just give up. I am so sick and tired of the Steelers giving up and playing for a field goal. It's 3rd and 10. That's all. It's not 3rd and 20. It's not 3rd and 18. It's 3rd and 10. We're on basically the 30. You're telling me that the Steelers don't have a play that they can go and get 10 yards? Like, that doesn't exist in the playbook? I don't care what coverages they're in. 3rd and 10. And we can't go get a first down. It's unbelievable. But here we go. You get the coverage that you want. You're in quarters. They're in quarters coverage. Or basically, I take that back. It looks like quarters, but it's cover 2 man. And you'll see it. We got man coverage right down here, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, slant. Throw this man the football because it's man coverage. Who do you think is going to cover this guy? Of course it's this guy. Of course it's him. And you're going to see Gainwell just runs an out route, and he runs right with him. This is wide open. Don't throw it. Don't even look to throw it, matter of fact. We snap the ball. Eventually, we're going to snap the ball. You see him telling him. You see? Look at Derwin James. Look at Derwin James communicating. He's telling him, move up, move up, move up, because this is wide open. And Derwin James is in cover 2. He's telling him, move up. See? Move up, move up, move up. And he does. And he does. DK Metcalf is open. And Rodgers is looking right at him. DK Metcalf is open. Rodgers is looking to throw the football. Tell me again why you won't throw this. Tell me again why you won't throw that. Safety back here. Man. Safety back here. He's running towards him. Tell me why you won't throw DK Metcalf the football there. If nothing else, why won't you throw the ball here? This is less open, but if he throws it right now, he may not get the first down, but he might. But DK Metcalf is open, people. I'm sorry. And it was predetermined to throw this ball to Gainwell. He gets the snap. DK is open. And it looks like he may be looking at him. DK's open. He's still open. He's still open. He's still open. By the time he catches the ball, I'm sorry. If he's right here and you throw the ball right there, DK Metcalf catches this ball, and that is at minimum a first down. At minimum, it's a first down. Look at the separation. That's a first down. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Hell, if you look the other way, you could even throw it to Calvin Austin, and maybe he makes a play. But we give up. We give up. Now, whether you want to say that's on Arthur Smith or not, I don't know. Maybe Arthur Smith, maybe it's predetermined to throw the football there. But if it's not predetermined to throw the football there, this is on Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you see it. I'm not showing you, so I'm not making it up. It's right here. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want to blame Aaron Rodgers. He was bad in this football game, and here are 2 examples where he just gives up. He just gives up. And he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. And I get what you're saying. Hey, maybe he can make a play one-on-one. Look where he catches the football. Like, he catches the football damn near at the sideline, and the ball was behind him. So it doesn't even have room to make the guy miss. You know? Just not good. Just not good. That's all I'm talking about, people. That's the only thing that I'm saying. And here we got the behind view. I get tired of the Steelers giving up on these type of plays. And to be quite honest with you, it's embarrassing. 3rd and 10, and you just give up and play for the field goal. Not to mention, we missed the field goal. So not only did you give up and play for a field goal, we missed it. So how about you just be an aggressive offense and go try it? Stop being so damn conservative. But this is the problem. Now, I get it. Freiermuth is probably not open, but maybe you get some yardage if you threw it to him right here. This guy's on him. But Freiermuth catch this ball, makes a catch, maybe it's 6-7 yards. And then maybe you think about going for it on 4th down. Who knows? Or you make the field goal a little closer. But he's open. But you know what comes in? That is DK Metcalf. You're never going to convince me. Had he thrown the ball here, DK Metcalf is catching this, and that's a 1st down. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care anything about it. I'll argue with you till the lights come on. DK Metcalf is open. You're paying him $30+ million. Throw him the damn football on 3rd and 10 in man coverage. In the few times that he gets man coverage and he's not doubled, you don't even look his way. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. And there's nothing really to show here for the offensive line because we give up so quick. See, look where he catches the ball. Like, it's behind him. And he doesn't even have time to make a play. Oh, it's frustrating. Very frustrating. Let's go to the next play. Now, on this one, this is the 2nd quarter, 7:27 left. Mason McCormick gets lifted off his feet here by the pass rush. Should be ashamed of himself. But again, look at him. Standing straight up. This is standing straight up. Get your knees bent. Bend and get in a damn stance and punch. But you don't want to do that. And it gets even more egregious as you look back again. You're calling it out. Can we get something going? Snap. I mean, that's even more egregious. Slides over. Gets in good position. Okay? But weak hands, and you see, weak hands, he knocks it down. And my whole question is, where the hell is his left hand? You see it. His right hand gets knocked down with the pass rush. And instead of moving his feet, look how he gets lifted. Boop. Weak hands. Weak hands. I say it every week. Look at this left hand come up. It's on the outside. This guy, you see it right there, and it slides inside and knocks him completely. Look at that. Off of his feet. And whipped on the inside. And that's a problem. That starts this chain reaction here. Because Rodgers sees it, and he's like, oh. Now, one of the problems is Rodgers believes that he can outrun guys. Rodgers can't outrun anybody anymore. He can't move like that. He can evade a rush and manipulate a pocket, but he's not outrunning anybody. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. You look on the left side, it gets handled, but Spencer Anderson, here's the thing. I say it every week. You got to slide over. You got to slide over. When you drop this foot and you open up the gate, when they run a twist, I don't even think this is a twist, to be honest with you. I think that they're just dropping, and they drop, and he opens up, and they drop so much that Bud Dupree's like, I'm not going to just run around here. I don't have to do that. I'm just going to stop and come back inside and see what I can get in here. This is not even a twist. It's not. It's not a twist. He's just like, why am I going to keep running and run all the way around? I see the quarterback. I'm just going to stop and run inside. This is not a twist. But you see Spencer Anderson. You can't do it. You can't do it. He doesn't slide over. Instead of taking this foot, boom, 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 short, choppy steps to get in front of the guy, he doesn't do that. And you see it. At the snap, he takes one, but he takes one, and then the next foot comes all the way over. That's too far of a step. And you're thinking, what are you talking about, B? This foot right here has to go quick. These have to be quick, choppy steps to slide in front of them. This long, elongated step to get over, well, this guy hasn't stopped. He's still moving forward. So as you take this long step, this guy's getting closer. That's why they teach you short, choppy steps. Boom, 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 to slide in front of the guy. Not long, elongated steps. And you see how long that is. See, look at the defender. As he's taking that step, that left foot is still planted, and the defender is getting closer. Left foot still planted, defender getting closer. His left foot still hasn't moved, and the defender's getting closer. Now look at his feet. There's never a time where they're going to teach you to pass block when your feet are that damn close together. Nope. And so then he's got to open up because the guy's on him. So he's like, okay, I got to give myself some room. Well, then he just opens up. And while he keeps himself in between, if you slide over, this pass rush lane doesn't come open. And Frazier sinks so far because Frazier's got to sink with him because Frazier's like, okay, if he goes, I've got to wait for somebody to come back. And I've got to sink with him. And he does. He sinks. But as good as Zach Frazier is, a defensive end is going to outrun him to the middle, and he does. He's going to outrun him to the middle. Rodgers is running upfield. He's not going to be able to block him doing that. That's just not – no center is doing that. Defensive end is way more athletic than a center. He's going to outrun you to the point of attack. It's just the way it works. If you see McCormick get lifted up off his feet, and some people might say, well, this is Broderick. No, this is not Broderick. What's Broderick supposed to do here? Like, he's in front of the guy. Like, the guy doesn't even engage with Broderick. And then he gets picked off because Spencer Anderson is there, but this is not Broderick's fault. Not even a little bit. And y'all know that I would blame Broderick if it was his fault. This is not his fault. This is not. It starts with McCormick, ends with Spencer Anderson. You could also say Aaron Rodgers. But Rodgers is just trying to get out of trouble. But it's just not a good look by the O-line, man. It's not a good look. And Rodgers takes punishment on that one, too. Whew. Let's go to the next play. All right, here we are. Third quarter. 11:43 left, 1st and 10. This is the hurdle. Love it here. So, Darnell Washington get out on the edge. We get a snap. Wash doesn't really gain any ground with this foot. He doesn't gain. If he gains ground, because this guy's running heavy to his outside shoulder, if he gains ground with this foot, then now he blocks the guy. Don't get me wrong. But if he gains ground with this foot, it's a better situation. But he doesn't do that. See at the snap, he picks it up, and he basically just puts it right back down in the same spot. Hell, you could even say he puts it behind him to get going. Got to step side. You got to move it this direction. Boom, to get out there. It's not what happens. Not what happens. Hell, and you look at everybody, the one that does it the best is probably Broderick Jones. You look at everybody's first step. This is outside zone. Everybody's stepping with their right foot to gain ground. Fautanu doesn't do it. He steps with it, but it doesn't gain any ground. It goes backwards. McCormick, backwards. Zach Frazier does it right. Boom. Spencer Anderson doesn't move it at all. Rodgers does. But let's go. Start with Wash. Again, he gets out there. The guy's stacking up field on him. He gets out there. That's a good block. He's blocking the guy. Some thought, oh, maybe that's holding. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Our main man, Roman Wilson, comes down, beats the hell out of this safety. That's what Roman Wilson can do this. He did it in college. This is what he does. It's a good block. It's a very good block. That's his job. Block the safety. Let the running back go one-on-one. Then we get an excellent scoop block here between McCormick on the 3-tech, McCormick up to the backer. Outstanding. Even though they don't step with the right foot, they get up there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we want. Zach Frazier gets the nose. You'd love to see him come here and be able to cut him off, but Spencer Anderson's on some BS here, like trying to run behind. Your job is to cut off the one, my man, and let Zach Frazier, but he doesn't. So the backer comes underneath. Spencer Anderson says, you know what? I couldn't scoop the one. This guy goes a backside run through. That's exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to stop and block him. Good job. He was on BS early. Sees the run through. I got it. Frazier, you know Frazier. Frazier's not going to let his guy make the tackle. He's going to be on his guy and stay. But, again, I hate to be an asshole, but look what Broderick Jones does. Now, I understand this guy's not making this play. This is an outside zone. So, to this way. So, he's not going to make the play trying to chase this down unless somehow this has to cut all the way back. So, then why don't you just take a path here and go try to block somebody down there? Go get in the play. Go get in the fray. Go do something. But this, when people say that Broderick's lazy and that he only wants to block the minimum amount, this is exactly what people are talking about. Like, look at this. Come on, man. And then you got Warren one-on-one with the corner. Corner squares him up. He's like, no. 14 yards on the play. I'll take it. Good play. Got good blocking. And this is exactly how it's supposed to get blocked, especially on the front side. It's exactly how it's supposed to get blocked. And it's amazing what happens when you block it properly. One-on-one with the corner. Our job as the tailback is to make him miss. You did any way possible. He does. It's 14 yards. We will absolutely take it. Let's go to the next play. On this one, Steelers are in 13 personnel. It is just big boy football. We are just going to run right up the middle. Just right up the middle. Can you stop us? Is basically what they're saying. Can you stop us? We're running right at you. He's going right over right guard. Now, here's the thing. On this one, McCormick, first off, this is a double team. But he doesn't do it immediately. Like, McCormick's like looking out here. Why? This play is designed to go straight ahead. Why are you looking over this direction? I didn't understand it. It's like, we're just going straight ahead, right? To just run straight ahead. Double him immediately. That's not what happens. It's not what happens. It's wild. See, look. He steps and he's looking outside. Like, where are you looking? Where are you looking? And if you're going to tell me, well, B, he's looking at this guy. If he runs inside, He's going to block him. This play is designed to go up the middle. If this guy's going to come and fold and make the play, fine. Let's drive his ass off the football, please. Can we just do that? Don't worry about that. See, he's looking. And then he does it. He does it. It's just like, do that first, man. Now, granted, Jonnu Smith Jonnu's got to be better. All you have to do is get in the way. You don't even have to drive this guy off the line of scrimmage. Just step with this foot and get in the way. And don't let this guy get inside. Come on. You can do that. But he doesn't. And then he holds, and they just don't call it. Warren makes a good cut. This is 5 yards. Fautanu, this is position blocking. I'd like to see him drive. He's trying to just position block here. I'd like to see him drive his feet. But again, his guy's making the play, but that's 5 yards down the field. We'll take it. Like I said, I'm never going to complain, especially on 1st and 10, somebody making a play 5 yards down the field. I'm not going to complain about that. Broderick's engaged. Him and Spencer get a little bit of a double team. Anderson goes to the backer. It's just a good, physical, up-the-middle football play. Just us saying, we're going to go get 5 yards. I like it. I'll take, like I said, I'm taking 5 yards every single time we can get 5 yards. I'm going to be on it. Let's go to the next play. Third quarter, still in the football game at this point in time. There's 9:28 left in the game. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Not 4th and 2, not 3rd and 10, 3rd and 2. That's all we need. And there are no routes that run to the middle of the field. Like, they're in cover 2. You see them. They've been doing this all game. Cover 2 man. Down here, nothing. No crossing routes or anything or misdirection. Nothing going across the middle of the damn field to confuse anybody. Steelers don't do that. Again, we only need 2 yards. First of all, you can run it. That's number one. But you only need 2 yards. You don't need 40 yards. And it ends in a damn sack. We run motion. Oh, excuse me. They slide over. It's not even man coverage. This is zone. It's just strictly cover 2. They give you the look because we find out when they run the man across that nobody runs with them. They just slide over. This is strictly cover 2. Okay. Can we run something like cross them up here, or not here, but here, something, anything in the middle of the field? Oh, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to run a stop route right here because we're trying to pick. Well, I get it that you're trying to pick for 2 yards, but you didn't get that look. And that's not Calvin Austin's fault. That's not his fault. You see him here. He's trying to pick, but he's not running with them. It's cover 2, so he's standing out here just waiting on him. So come on out here. I got you. And nothing in the middle of the field. Nothing in the middle of the field. Why are we running here? And nobody just, like I said, the concepts from Arthur Smith are absolutely mind-boggling. Even if it was man, you don't want to try to run somebody off, just nothing in the middle of the field. We're just not going to do it. We're just not going to do it. And in consequence, there's nobody open. There's nobody open on this play. Nobody. You can go back when Rodgers is ready to throw the football right here. Who's open? Who's he supposed to throw the football to? Nobody. Even right, nobody open. Nobody. Just nothing. And again, nobody in the middle of the field to attack the middle of the field. It's embarrassing. It's just freaking embarrassing. Let's go to the behind view here. And for anybody that always wonders, come on, B, why do you always stop the play? YouTube will flag it and not let us run the video if you run it constantly. So we got to do our job here. So here we are. This right here could have told you just that subtle movement. Nobody ran with Gainwell. Okay, they're not in man coverage. Nobody moved with them. Because that's the only reason they did that, to see if anybody went with them. They don't. He sends DK Metcalf across. All they do is shift, zone coverage. Looking right, nobody open. But let's start with the offensive line. Let's start with Fautanu. Fautanu, decent job here. Decent job. Stops the rush. That's Khalil Mack. Again, elite pass rusher. But he gets his hands on him. Doesn't get a great punch, which is why he gets driven back some. But stays in front. McCormick. Guy goes inside. My thing is this. I see what McCormick's doing. He's here and he's helping. The guy goes inside here, so he's helping with Frazier. Either stay and help Frazier the whole time or peel and go inside and go help. But see, now he's just looking. Well, if Khalil Mack would have hip tossed or whatever, or spin, gets inside, McCormick can't block him. Like, he's not going to block him. You either stay and double or get out here. One of the two. But now you're not doing anything. And now you hit him late, but it's too late. Spencer Anderson, though, this is why not having Isaac Seumalo, like Spencer Anderson is not good enough to play left guard. He's just not. That's why McCormick took his job last year. He's not good enough for it. And we know that. Again, first two steps. Slides over. There's left foot. And then look. Too far. Again, the defender is coming at you. And instead of sliding your foot over, you kick that left foot back. Why? You don't have to do that. But you do when you take a step in that elongated slide over to get in front. Now he beat you to the inside because you took that long step. He beat you to the inside, and he gets across your face. And you have no inside because he knocks your hands down because you're off balance. You got to slide over. You just have to do it. That's what's required as a guard. Step, 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 step to get in front of him. Not step, long, double kick back. And no, he slapped your arms down and beat you across your face, and there was nothing that you could do about it. Absolutely nothing. It's caused pressure. Rodgers got to get out of there. Now let's look at Broderick. Broderick, good position. Bent over, throwing his head in. Now I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but he's punching, but you're right. But the difference is he's got to sit down like you're sitting in a chair versus feet got to be wider. Chest back, arms extended. That's how you pass block. Not bent over with your head, throwing your head in there. That isn't going to work. Because you have no power. He knocks you back and just easily goes to the inside. My problem with this, one of the plays where Broderick gives up. He gives up here. He's blocking 2 seconds, and then he just stops. And you could say, well, the guy came inside on him. Well, block him. You're allowed to block him. Like, nobody says that you can't slide in front of this guy, but you get whipped. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know, he doesn't extend. The defender extends on him, and that's the difference. The defender extends on him because Broderick's bent over at the waist, throwing his head in. He gets controlled, easily discarded, rips underneath, sack. And this one is on Broderick, just so we're all clear. But Spencer Anderson doesn't help. Left side, bad rep. Bad rep. But again, you could always go back to the play call. It's 3rd and 2. What the hell are we doing? Ugly. Let's go to the next play. This is when I officially said the football game is over. Here we are. It's 2nd and 7. Remember, we just run down the field. We're moving the football. We're in the red zone. The only time we get into the red zone in the football game, we're on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 6. There's still 12:52 left. We are in the game. If we score a touchdown here, there's real game pressure. My first thought was, why the hell aren't we running the football? Okay. Well, turns out we were supposed to run the football. And Rodgers doesn't run the play. We go motion. Look at this. It's blocked up. You get Skoranek coming over here. You get Wash here. Skoranek's going to hit here. You get the scoop. He's going to block here. We've got this play blocked. Give him the damn ball. Remember, we have the Chargers on the run at this point in time. The Chargers are a little gassed. Their defense is like, okay, we have been moving the football down the field. We got them. Instead, Rodgers doesn't do that. He decides, well, I'm just going to throw it to DK. The defensive end doesn't rush. He stops. Almost like, you're running this play away. I've seen this before. He stops. DK not open. Broderick ends up in the backfield, and he throws it in the dirt, and then he gets mad at Broderick. No, Aaron Rodgers. This is you. You just run the damn play. I don't know, people. Is it a touchdown? I don't know. Maybe it is. Look at this. It's blocked, and we'll show you from the backside. This might be a touchdown. Hell, I don't know. You can't be mad at Broderick, but I'll tell you, I don't know what Broderick's doing on this play. I can tell you that. Because here we are. Skoranek comes over. It is blocked. We get the scoop here. We get this. I mean, it's there. It's there. It's there. There it is. Boom. We get it. Frazier gets the nose. He controls the nose. We get this blocked. We get here. He comes and it's there, ladies and gentlemen. It's there. And the one thing that I always say, stay on the double team until the linebacker makes you do something. Because it's their job to come off and to get here. They don't even do it. They drive this 3 technique and they just wait. They just wait. Now, the one thing that I will say, I have no idea why 77 is doing this. Just go cut the guy off. Instead, you play patty cake with him and try to, I'm just going to knock his hands down. Well, you don't. and he drives your ass into the backfield. Like, just go cut the guy off. That's your job. It's a damn 4-eye. Just go cut him off. Instead, you don't. Look at this. You try to knock his hands down. His momentum is coming forward, so he just takes his helmet and puts it right in your chest and drives you in the backfield. Even if they do run the play, you get a negative because I don't know what the hell you're doing. Again, when people say that Broderick wants to do the least amount, this is what we're talking about. Just cut the guy off and get in front of him. Instead, you end up 7 yards in the damn backfield on a zone play away. How the hell is that possible? Like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm sorry, we just have to have a new left tackle next year, people. I'm sorry. But again, this is all 100% on Aaron Rodgers. 100% on Aaron Rodgers. I'm not blaming Broderick for this play not working. This is Aaron Rodgers' fault 100%. But I am going to say, Broderick Jones, this effort is why we need a new left tackle next year. We're not going to get one this year. But this is why we need a new left tackle. For this type of effort right here. This BS, I don't want to have to block because the play is going away, so I'm just going to try to do the least amount possible, and you get your ass. I'm glad it happened. You get your ass driven 7 yards in the backfield on a zone play away. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ugh. Just disgusting. Just disgusting, people. All right, man. I appreciate everybody. Look, it wasn't great. Steelers had their moments. They had their moments as far as the offensive line, but I wanted to give a more perspective look on what was going on out there more than just the offensive line. Arthur Smith on his BS with route concepts. Aaron Rodgers on his BS. Throw the football. There's guys open. What are you doing? So sometimes we get a little hard, especially myself as an old offensive lineman. I get on the O-line pretty hard, and I'm going to continue to do that. But all the time, it's not always all their fault. And so I wanted to make sure to point that out this week. So I appreciate everybody. Again, as always, thank you for showing up. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, continue to get in the comments, and always hit the notification bell so you know exactly when Steelers Almighty content comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, aloha.